No, there isn't. It's just heavy medium.
Parker, before you come down, can you grab like 4 or 5 books? Thank you.
You can come sit over here. My mom will probably come sit over here.
Marcel, can we do some sound checks? Marcel, yeah. Okay. Hi. How are you?
And they're
Oh, he's looking at you now. Thank you. There you go. And that was our yeah, anything that sounds super loud. Parker.
Yes.
He's gonna play my microphone and he's gonna play the song. Okay. Okay, so both rabbis are gonna be over there, so you need to be over here. Okay, come on, if you want, you can, or go on the other side. Actually, I don't mind if you go there. Spot feels best. Do that, or you can kind of be like right up here. very good. I'll be here. You're right there. Okay, everybody, let's get into position. Do a circle, okay? Just give me a me on that. Let's practice what combo do you get it that you practice it, and let's just do it all together. Okay?
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Oh, that was easy. Yeah. Okay, so everybody has my texted list, yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, excellent. All right.
Right now. Okay, we're starting now. We are starting now. All right, so we've got our LFI,
Yeah, paper. Does anybody need a book? Everybody have a book? Would you like a book? Many of you. There's some extras up here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you ready? everyone. Shabbat shalom, everybody. It's so great. We finally are here together in person. It's been a while. Thank you for everybody for vacating the beach. I do not think that would have been a good idea tonight. So quick little pivot over here to our four walls of synagogue. Those of you that are new, few people, I'm Rabbi Amy, Stephanie, and Sharon, our musical director on guitar, our amazing singers, Dina, Monica, Morgan, and Parker. It's been really a while since we've all been together, so this is totally so much fun for us. If anybody needs a siddur, they're on the table in the back.
We can't hear.
Well, I'll speak a little louder. Does that work?
It's gonna be what it is, guys, okay? I don't know what else to tell you, okay?
Okay, yeah, we actually have people all over United States and Canada. They're there on the computer.
Hello, how are you?
They'll hear us once we get started.
So we're going to begin on page 4 with Elohim Shalom. God, the soul you have given me is pure. Next page. We're going to welcome Shabbat, Shalom Aleichem, and our candles and kiddush. So if you guys, any young people would like to make their way to the table and sing with me, going to be on page 9. Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu
Page 11, we're going to bless our children together. So if you're near your actual child or virtual, that works. Our hands like this. And for our daughters, we say, Yisimech Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel Leah. May God make you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And for our sons, we say, Yisimcha Elohim Ke'Ephraim V'chi Menashe. May God make you like Ephraim and Menashe. And we bless our whole families. And I want to just make a special note of our teachers, Miss Susan, who's here, Rabbi Sharon, who's here, Rabbi Stephanie, Sharon, all the wonderful people that teach and are part of our school community that bring so much love and passion for Judaism and care for our students, that this blessing is especially dedicated to you tonight. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yechuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May Adonai bless you and protect you. May Adonai shine God's face upon you and be gracious to you. May Adonai lift up God's face to you and grant you peace. And we all say, Amen. Amen. All right, let's do a little Kiddush, page 13. Kiddush first. Kiddush, right there. Yeah. That one. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei b'riat Yahweh. Right, and let's do our Hamotzi together. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Returning to page, sorry, page 21. We're finding D. It's a beautiful poem, actually, that allows us to transition ourselves from all the regular hustle and bustle of the week into the holiness of Shabbat, with this image of a Shabbat rock. We're so eager to welcome and to bring our presence in, that we go to the edge of the town, the city, and in Israel, the tradition of going outside of Jerusalem and welcoming the angels of Shabbat to come and be with us. So this has a Louis idea, but it's the traditional text of the holiday, Shabbat, page 20.
We are at the time in our service where we're going to offer prayers for those who need to hear prayers of healing. And there are not just people, but places on this globe that need to hear prayers of healing. I would like to envision the light from our hearts kind of encompassing the entire globe, covering the globe with the love that each of us holds within ourselves. In particular, we're going to pray tonight for Lee Rautenberg, Hudson Dawn, Nicholas Francis and family, Amanda and Rob Landa, the family of Jordan Cronin, Mark Tischler, Arnie Marks, Adele Cohen, Richard Harris, Joe Berger, Abraham Ben Moshe, Tavia Rossi, Natan Begittel, Linda Horowitz, Mason, Rebecca, and Noel Hannah Friend, the family of Bobby Grossman, Marla Paul and family, Gloria Honeybaum, the family of Jacob Butsy, Yocheved Bat Yochana, Sloan, Shlomo ben Abraham Basara, Leah Golda Bat Moshe Lepa Halevi Befroma, all those affected by war, mass shootings and killings, hate crimes, the families who have suffered from natural disasters, and those affected by COVID-19. Is there anybody here that would like to add a name for healing? Yes. I'd like to add all the children because of the shortage of baby formula. I'd like to add all those children to our prayers and their parents as well. And we'll continue with our Mishaberach prayer. Help us find the courage to make our hearts a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We also like to mark the happy occasion, so if anyone is celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, graduation, bar mitzvah, just shout them out, we'll just go around. Who's got something? Lauren, bar mitzvah.
Tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome, Sarah. When's your actual birthday? Okay, forget that. Okay. Anybody else? Any happy things?
Arthur, graduation!
Nice. I would just like to take a moment and thank Parker. Parker's been with us since the beginning, really, and has brought so much joy and music and life to this congregation. And he is off to University of Florida, Peter, and then he's back. We're not going to go. So, I truly wish you the absolute best. Thank you so much. He plays autograph later. He's really kind of famous for being like a bongo. Seriously, it stopped in Disney. All right, Connie, do you have any happy occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, end of school milestones? We just got it. Okay, well, we'll start counting. Let's get it close. Okay, yes, madam. Two down. Fantastic. Go after. I know. So good. I didn't take that class. Oh, there we go. All right. That's great. Michael?
Ryan,
Oh,
on Sunday.
yes, beautiful.
I don't know if you can hear me, Rabbi. This is Ron. Our daughter's birthday is Sunday.
Happy birthday! So great. Anybody else on Zoom want to share any happy occasion? Okay. Okay, we got one. Anybody else? Michael, did you have one? You raise your hand. Anybody else? Tracy? Birthdays? Okay, that counts. Big deal. Awesome. Okay. Guys, yeah, go ahead. Okay. More things to celebrate. I love it. Fantastic.
Oh, we got one more? One more?
That's a stretch.
Oh, stretch?
Yeah, Cammy, go. Colby? Nice. This girl is a serious ninja. It's really amazing. Awesome job, Cammy. That's so cool. That's so cool. So great. All right, so let's, we do that because even though the world is a crazy place and there's lots to worry about, but there's also so much to celebrate and so many reasons to be thankful for just being able to reach today. Because that's not always the case. Sometimes we can't get out of bed or do what we need to do for the day, or we get a little off course. So we're all, I know we appreciate the good things that we have, and it's good to say them out loud and to be grateful. So we're going to do it together for Shabbat, which is on page 17. You'll forgive a little back and forth with the book, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry for going slightly out of order. Anymore.
Right, so Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you were still. So, this week, well, we're right in the middle of counting the Omer. Okay, some of us might be aware of that. Some of us might not be aware of it. But this is the point. The omer was a type of measurement, okay? We have grams, ounces, and omers, okay? And so at the second night of Passover, we start counting 49 days until we get to Shavuot. Okay, Shavuot is when the Jewish people received the Torah at Mount Sinai, all right? Now, we were just talking about counting a minute ago, right? Some people said, oh, it's 2 months and days until someone's birthday, and then we were saying, well, it's almost June 18th with someone else's birthday, and we're counting, right? You count down, right? You say, oh, it's 20 days, 19 days, right? Anybody do that? You kind of count down, and then you're like, oh, this is a big day, right? Or, you know, New Year's Eve, right? We have 10, 9, 8, happy New Year, right? For the Omer, we count up. We count up. We go from 1, 2, 3, all the way to 49, okay? 7 weeks. 7 is a very mystical number in Judaism, right? The 7th day is Shabbat. We have a lot of sevens in the Bible. And so for 49 days, each night, we stand up and we say a blessing for the day. Okay, so the next day starts, right? Jewish day starts at night, so we say that blessing at night. Why do we count up? Anybody have an idea? Why don't we count down to the big day? Anybody want to? Theory? Hypothesis? Anybody? No? It adds up to something big, right? Like the Torah, right? You want me to tell you? If you don't, I won't. I have to. We count up because ultimately, well, let me stop you there. I'm going to leave you hanging with the answer for just a second. How many times in our Jewish prayer do we say, thank you, God, you redeemed us from Egypt so you could be our God, right? We say it over and over and over again. We say it all the time. God freed us from Egypt so that God could be our God and we could be God's people, right? Well, ultimately, we are God's people, but what are we supposed to do about that? I mean, really, what do we do about it? Well, ultimately, we do what it says in the Torah. We do mitzvot, we do commandments, we do things that are listed there in the Torah, and so we count up to the day that we receive the Torah, because that's the ultimate day. We didn't just get free. I tell the kids in school, God didn't free us from Egypt so we could go to the movies. God freed us from Egypt so we could ultimately become a holy people, a kingdom of priests. So we count up because we're going up to that point, to the pinnacle point when we receive the Torah. And that's simple for us. Some people say, oh, what am I going to do about it? Oh, I understand. You receive the Torah. What am I going to do about it? It's too much. 613 commandments? I'll never make it. I'm just not going to do it. But you do it already. Because all of you, I know, you participate in feeding the hungry. You participate in bringing close to the needy. You participate in Mitzvah Day when Rabbi Amy holds Mitzvah Day. All of us participate in doing the mitzvot and the commandments. And that's what it means to be a Jewish person. So we are really blessed to be able to be in this period of time where we count Omer, when we count up to the time when God blesses us with Torah. Shabbat shalom.
We're going to stand for Baruch Hu. Page 27. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Please be seated and we'll turn to Shemayim. Page 31. And you'll notice that we do some Laila Lais and Nana Nais because one of the really kind of unspoken purposes of Jewish prayer is to learn how to connect with our own neshama, our own soul, to learn how to find a voice within ourselves that maybe is a beautiful trained voice and maybe is just a natural, untrained voice, but that real inner spirit that we all have, be able to hear it for ourselves and also to be able to communicate the real sincere prayers of our heart. So all those 99s and lies are just an invitation for you to sing along, for you to feel prayerful, to experiment with different ways of praying, with words, with melody, with syllables, sometimes with silence, often with silence. So we try to create that environment and offer that opportunity to you with the 99s and lies. And this beautiful Shema goes by every Friedman. Beautiful, beautiful melody. We start with some lies, and then we do text Shemais right on, and we close with some lies. And it's peaceful and very serene, so I hope you will sing along, carry along with us. Let's sing together Be'ahavta, page 33. Be'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol be'otecha ve'hayu ha'dvarim ha'ele asher Anochi metzavecha hayom al dorecha ושכינתם לבניך, ותיבותיך, ושבתך בביתך, ובלתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, ושמתם לראות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות מפניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, Let's take a moment quietly to ourselves for the remainder of the Shema section, which you'll find on page 35 and 37. Page 39, we come over. Again, some lighter lights, please join us. Shall number 5 on page 43. Please join us everyone, page 46. God, open my lips that my mouth may speak your praise. Once again, this is actually an explicit invitation for us to formulate the prayers of our own heart and our own soul, whatever words, whatever language, whatever feelings, that those are truly just as official and as legitimate as the prayers that are printed in the Siddur, in the prayer book. So we just ask for God's help that we should be able to speak our sincerest prayers authentically and in our own voice. Page 46. Would you please rise if you're able, take a few moments now for your personal prayers. There's some English meditations around page 52, and the traditional text for Shabbat evening is on page 49. As you complete your personal prayers, you can be seated, and we'll join together our prayer for peace, page 55.
Shalom Birobam, Uyose Shalom Aleinu, Be'yavo Yisrael, Be'imru Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Be'yavo Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Be'yavo Yisrael. Amen.
Two rabbis, two Torahs. That's just how it works. But it's really interesting because exactly what Rabbi Stephanie said, I was listening very carefully to see if we were making 100% the same points, close, but not exactly. I was going to repeat exactly, which I would have skipped it if I was totally repeating. But this beautiful idea of counting, right? And it's such a beautiful tradition that Judaism gives us. That this period is a little underknown, underrepresented. But I wanted to relate it to a story that I heard this week that I've just been thinking about so much, and it's from the secular world, but I think it represents something really beautiful that the Omer's period of counting innately teaches as well. And so this is a very, very abridged version of the story, but it's the story of a man named Sam Easton, who was born as an enslaved man in the late 1800s. He had a wife who was also an enslaved person, and they had two sons that were going to grow up to be slaves. But over time, Sam was able to buy his way out of slavery and become a free man. Over time, Sam was actually able to buy his two sons out of slavery. Over time, Sam was working to buy his wife out of slavery, but sadly, the slave owner kept raising her price, and she died before he was able to earn enough money to buy her out of slavery. Over time, once Sam was free, he was able to buy some land for himself and for his sons. And over time, once Sam was free, he was able to teach himself how to read and write. He was able to educate his sons. And no more than 2 generations later, his great-granddaughter graduated from Columbia University with a master's degree. This woman raised 4 children, along with 18 foster children on her own, with very few resources and very limited means. And every single one of those children now are professionals in our modern world. Over maybe 2, 3 generations. Sam's great-granddaughter, I think it's 2 or 3 greats. Her name is a woman by the name of Dr. Jacqueline Mattis, and she is a dean and professor at Rutgers University. And she said that her mother and her grandmother always said to her, "You can't explain our here from our there." What do you think they meant by that? You can't explain our here from our there. The people there could never have imagined that we would end up here, and vice versa. We can never imagine the there, and we also can't imagine the next here, where our children and our great-grandchildren will end up. There's so much tremendous leaps of progress and change that happen, literally new worlds that we can't even imagine. And that all happened because Sam took those first very difficult steps of working his way in an impossible situation. As Rabbi Stephanie said, so many times we look and we think, I can never do that. How could an enslaved man ever think that he could be free? How could an enslaved man ever think that his children and his grandchildren could go to college and own land and be professionals in a modern world? And in a Jewish context, right? How many of you have grandparents or great-grandparents that were not born in this country and that could never have imagined the world that we live in today, right? And even as parents, we can't even imagine the world that our children live in. And I think that is part of the beauty of the Jewish practice of counting the Omer, right? We count a little bit every day, and it is the simplest mitzvah, right? We say the bracha, thank you God for giving us this mitzvah to count the Omer, and then what do? We just do it, we just count. It is probably, on record, the shortest mitzvah known to Jews. It's really, really short. That's it. It takes literally less than 10 seconds to do this. But over those 49 days, we're commemorating something huge, something really huge, literally the status change from slavery to freedom. And I just love this idea that small things add up to great things, and that great things are built on everyday small steps, right? What else is there? Nothing great happens overnight. Nothing miraculous happens overnight, usually. Can't say there aren't any miracles in the world. But progress is not usually big leaps. It's usually small daily steps. And so I love this practice of the Omer, of training ourselves to do a little bit each day to build the life that we want to live, to build the world that we want to live in, to follow role models and be role models so that every day is a little bit better. And Rabbi Stephanie asked the question, why do we go up? We go up partially because we're always looking for the next pinnacle, for the next Mount Sinai. And we'll also go up because as Jews, we have this optimism. We never go down. We don't. Actually, the rabbi said it very explicitly. Ein moridim b'kedusha. We never go down in Kedusha, in holiness. Why do we light the Hanukkah candles the way we do? If we were reliving the miracle, the oil actually was going down. We would go down, but light fewer candles each night. And the same is true with the Omer, right? If we were counting down to this great thing of receiving the Torah, we'd count down to the blast off, to 1. But we don't. We always go up in Kedusha, and it's a really important thing, fundamental of our modern life. It's easy to give up, and it's easy to be hopeless, and it's easy to think that there's nothing that we can do. But there are daily, slow steps that we can take to build more hope, to build more goodness, to build more holiness, more Kedusha in the world. And so I'm going to say the bracha for counting the Omer. I ask you just to join me. If you're familiar with it, it's very simple. It's the same Baruch Atah with Asher Kedusha, and it ends with Al Sfirat HaOmer, which means to count the Omer, or to just say Amen at the end of the Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kedusha b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu Al Sfirat HaOmer. היום 35 יום שהם 5 שבועות לעומר. Today is the 35th day, which is 5 weeks to the Omer. Happy Omer, everybody.
Okay, actually, Melissa, you're working the PowerPoint. We're gonna go backwards to wherever you go. Because tonight we have a treat. After the service, we're gonna have a little nosh in the ballroom, right? Provided by Chef Heather. Raise your hand, Chef Heather, yes. So she and her sous chef is here, are here, right? And Chef Heather requested this song. So it's called Wherever You Go, There's Always Someone Jewish. And it goes like this. That's fine. You take your time. I can't start without you, actually. So we're good. We're good. I was on a plane actually going to DC last week and I did a wedding there, right? And I sat next to these people. And you know how you can just tell when someone's Jewish? You just get a vibe or something. Like on the flight home, they weren't Jewish. But on the flight there, they were Jewish. And we played some Jewish geography. Sure enough, yeah. Wherever you go, there's always someone Jewish. You're never alone when you stay there with you. So when you're not home and you're somewhere kind of newish, the odds are don't look far, because they're Jewish too. Some Jews live in tents, and some live in pagodas, and some Jews pay rent because the city's not free. Some Jews live in barns in the hills of Minnesota. Gotta be smart. Some Jews wear no shoes and sleep by the sea. Amsterdam, Disneyland, Tel Aviv. Whoa, oh, they're miles apart. But when we light the candles on Sabbath Eve, we share in a prayer in each one of our hearts. And some Jews wear hats, and some Jews wear sombreros, and some wear keffiyehs to keep out the sun. Some Jews live on rice, and some live on coal. No, you're so smart, I didn't know. Or waffles, falafels, or hamburger buns. Amsterdam, Disneyland, Tel Aviv. Whoa, oh, they're miles apart. But when we light the candles on Sabbath Eve, we share in a prayer in each one of our hearts. Wherever you go, there's always someone Jewish. You're never alone when you say you're a Jew. Come on. So when you're not home and you're somewhere kind of the odds are don't look far because they're Jewish too. The odds are don't look far because they're Jewish too.
Guaranteed you'll be thinking about that song. Ready to get up in the morning. It's 100% because it's in my head. It's just
Oh, good. Thanks, Chef Heather, for that request.
Please rise, everyone. Lady page 68. So you can be seated for a moment. We're going to remember before Mourner's Cottage, the names of a few family members from our congregation, if anybody has any yard signs, or is saying cottages in Shivers, what you might not just, anybody observing, is it recent Mourner? Not recent. Okay. So we remember David Stern, Debbie Zaslow, Rick Cutler, Irene Simon, Anna Salinar, Louis Rittner, Lily Glass, Johnny Feltinoff, Lenore Grover, Rochelle Moss, Margot Steinfeld, Jerry Fink, Joseph Rinder, Shirley Tannenbaum, Ruben Benowitz, Joseph Taub, Leish Reimer, Peter Allen Polikoff, Helen Hirschman, Harvey Hurwitz, Samuel Jacobson, Evelyn Cohen, Leslie Gould, Derek Berman, Michael Russell Epstein, Marie Nadell, and Jordan Cronin. And for July, we remember Earl Murphy, Murray Goldberg, and Reva Goldberg.
We mourn the loss of David Ladley, the life partner of Mark Hall. All those who have died of COVID-19, all those who have died of mass shootings, hate crimes, war, terrorism, and natural disasters. I want to ask if anyone on Zoom has anyone for Shiva Shloshim, your site.
Yard site Father Jack Solomon.
Yard sites for Shirley Wenger and Beverly Levy. And of course, we always remember the 6 million who died in the Shoah.
We'll stand together for Mourner's Cottage, page 63. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad tibrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei v'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalah v'gizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam v'me'omaya. Yibarach v'yishtabach v'yipapar v'yitramam v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalash v'yitkudshah b'richu. Le'ela b'kol birchata v'shirata, tishbachata v'nechamata, ta'amira v'yama v'imru amen. Yehei shema Rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yamko Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'yamko Yisrael v'imru amen. And let's conclude with Hatikva, which you'll find on the back cover of your Siddur. Thank you, Shabbat. Thank you, amazing Rabbi. Thank you, amazing Sharon, Parker, thanks everybody. Thank you, Marcel, appreciate it. Thank you, Kira, for doing our setup and schlepping. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Please do join us over in the ball for some dinner and schmoozing and saying hello. So thanks everybody for being here.
Feel free to visit and socialize, okay? I'm gonna make Melissa the host, okay? So Melissa, you can take over and we'll say goodbye to Facebook. Shabbat shalom, everybody. That was super nice. Yeah, very, very nice. So nice
Yeah,
to see everybody.
weather and everything, we got to be with you.
That's right. I see Mallory and Marlene, Lynn, Judy, hi, Lee, Meryl, I see you, Rafi and Sylvia, Irene, Roz, excellent, Ron, perfect. I think I got everybody, Lynn, yep. Okay, I'm gonna make you the host, Melissa, so if you guys wanna visit for a little bit, be my guest, I'm gonna go over and go into the ballroom with everybody, okay? I'll see you guys next week, okay?
Okay,
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, Mallory, I didn't get you. Hi, Mallory. Mwah.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi.
Good Shabbos, Judy.
Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. What is this? What's happening? I don't know. What is this? Why are we here?
So there was supposed to be a beach Shabbat this Shabbat,
Oh,
and
yes.
I guess the location was changed. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a weather issue.
Well, the weather here is, we have a storm here. It's been raining
Oh, okay, then that's why.
in West Palm Beach. Where are
Okay.
you, Melissa?
Where
are you?
I'm in St. Petersburg, so I'm on the Gulf Coast of Florida.
yes,
So
yes.
I mean, it's hot and humid, but it's not raining here. But I
Yeah,
figured
well,
it
we
had to
have
be.
pouring rainy. Yeah.
Well, it looks like they did a very good job coming up with an alternative solution, so that was really nice.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Mallory. Shabbat shalom. You're muted. I see.
I
your
didn't
mouse.
realize it was the
Hi.
earlier service.
Oh no.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah,
Bummer.
the announcement was made, I think, a couple weeks in a row,
Hold on.
and then they also put it out in the email. But you know,
Yeah, I
it
didn't.
happens.
Yeah, it
Shabbat
happens.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I'm sorry
Shabbat
you missed it.
shalom.
The good
So,
thing is, speaking
yeah.
of which, let me hit stop record because I'm still recording all this. Hold on just a second.